coverage of the Little League World Series. It is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Ball game tied at 1-1 halfway through 6 innings regulation. We played 3. Chinese Taipei won 3-0, and Panama won 1-1. Let's take a look at our Kellogg's Frosted Flakes teamwork play of the game.
Got to be that line drive double play. Chen Lan to Shang Yu Wu, and we get us 2. Ball's a bullet. We're lucky to not see this glove laying out there in right field. It's hit so hard, but he keeps his head and his poise about him. Gets the double play. That's your Frosted Flakes teamwork play of the game.
That ball was hit so hard, it spun him around. That's why he did a 360. But a great play to hang on to it. And again, we're going to have, I think, an equipment problem here being corrected.
I think from the fastball, that's his left hand. He's been getting his thumb jammed from Irving's fastball out there. Jammed him.
That's what we were talking about. These catchers, so important. To be able to handle a hard throwing Little League pitcher is not easy. And generally there's only one catcher on the team if you've got one of those big kids that really pitches well who can handle that pitcher. But we'll see here what happens as they're going to make a change. Little League World Series will continue Thursday on ESPN and ESPN2 at 2 Eastern on ESPN if necessary. These two teams will meet again if Panama wins. Then at 4 on ESPN if necessary, Texas will play Washington. And at 7 Eastern, ESPN2, Columbus, Georgia will meet Hawaii. Little League World Series presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Reduced Sugar on ESPN, ESPN2 on Thursday. All right, we are ready to go. And the pitch will be taken outside for a ball. Top half of the 4th inning. Pintaro has come on to do the catching.
If you don't catch that fastball clean, Gary, and it gets you on the thumb and bends it back, it really hurts. And it hurts for a long time.
You get swelling there and can't move it.
It can hurt some ligaments and all different kinds of stuff.
Sue Shi struck out first time up. As Chinese Taipei bats here, having scored the help of an error in the last inning as they got a 2-out rally going. And that pitch is in there for a strike. And the count goes to 2-1. Chinese Taipei wins. They go on to the championship game internationally against Japan. If Panama wins, these two teams have to play again tomorrow. Here's the 2-1. Too hot to handle right there, 2-2.
You talked about how important that catching position is, Gary. Just the firm throwers on the mound and then the aggressive base running of Chinese Taipei. You're the team captain. You have to keep everybody organized. A lot of times Taipei will do the delayed steal. They'll also, you've got to keep your team in the game because of the base running once people get on.
So in Dooney's job, keep them off, and then none of that happens if you can prevent this Chinese Taipei team from getting some base runners on. And he's done that so far. No walks, 4 strikeouts. They have picked up 3 hits off you. And Panama only has 1 hit. Here's the 3-2 delivery, and the fastball fouled away. Power hitter at the plate.
And they showed he can hit a breaking ball right there against Canada. That ball was way out of here, about 245 feet. And then another one went opposite field. Really, he knew he hit it. But I'll tell you what, it wasn't his best bolt, but he knew it was out.
4 RBIs and a couple of home runs have been picked up so far by Shi. And he's looking down to third here. It's a walk, and
he had to take off his arm pad.
Yeah.
Thinking we're getting a special pinch runner.
I think that's what he thought too, and he didn't want to get down. He didn't want to get down there.
I don't want to run that far from the dugout. Just pinch run for me here.
Why got to go down, and I want to come back. Here's our special runner again. Wei Chung Chen will come on and be the special pinch runner. Wei Chung Chen is on the base. You can see 4 legs if only 1 body. He is the backup catcher. And that pitch is going to be taken down low. And the count 1-0 as Quintado goes out to have a word with his pitcher about throwing strikes.
This is where we might see the creativity of Chinese Taipei's offense. They've been able to outslug their opponents 18-0 and 23-0, but here 1-1 in the third.
Zhang Yu Wu, a strikeout victim, and everybody moving. First and third charging defensively. One ball, one strike count. And that, did he swing? No. And the count will go to 2-1. They're still playing bunt at the corners here with a runner at first and nobody out. 2-1 delivery to Wu. He does bunt, but he pops it up. And it'll be handled by the pitcher. No play at first base. So Nduni puts it away for the out, one away. Chinese Taipei is not used to this.
They've scored an awful lot of runs. You see the 31 hits in the first two games, but they haven't faced a 75-mile-an-hour fastball before with a breaking ball. The 4 strikeouts have piled up this game compared to 4 in 2 whole games before. Of course, the 41 runs prior to this, now 1 here.
Hui-Chi Chen with a runner at first, but now 1 away. Also a strikeout victim. He too shows bunt, takes the pitch. That's a strike. Nduni struck the side out in the second inning. Has not had a strikeout since. One walk for him. Here's the 1-1. And that is also a strike on the outside corner. And he goes to 1-2. You get a delayed call on the strikes from your announcer because you have an umpire who gives you a 1 and a 2 and a sign. Ball gets away but kept out in front. Quintaro, good job. Holds that runner on at first base. And the count will go to 2-2.
You see the third baseman guarding the line, and also the left fielder is guarding the line. See the velocity adjustment to the defense.
Came in with another fastball. That's 5 strikeouts. 2 down in the inning. 2 down after the leadoff walk. Still on at first base.
They have now struck out more in this game in 3 2/3 innings than they did in 8 innings prior here at the Little League World Series because of Irving's outstanding fastball.
And a chopper down to third. Plays at first, and a big strong arm, Javier Garcia. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a base runner left on. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Somewhat midway through our game, just about time you put a little of that on a roll, and